Previously on Joe Bif Plays. Why? Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, if you didn't know, this is Mega Man 7. If you're watching this and you like this game, tell me why. Tell me what's good about this game in the comments, because my answer to that would be nothing. And I'm not joking. 4 robots? Why only 4? Like, why? We've been doing 8 for a long time here. So what gives? That, like, synthesizer sound is gonna wear on me by the end of the game here. It's another soundtrack I don't love. This game starts off with something that all gamers love. A 5-minute long, unskippable cutscene. Of course it does. Of course it does. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait here. Good luck, Mega Man. And thus ends what's fun about Mega Man 7. That's it. There's nothing more fun. Yep. Oh, and we still don't get to play. Nope. That would be too easy. That'd be too easy. No. We gotta chit-chat some more. Can't believe we're playing this. All right. Come on. Well, we're not playing this. I'd like to play. Can I play? Nope. Still can't play. We gotta chit-chat some more. All right. Well, here we go. We could finally play. All right. Recording for 4.5 minutes. All right. What the heck is this? Mega Man walks around with his weapon, like, drawn? That's not... Mega Man does not do that. Man, look how slow everything moves. Look at that walk cycle. It's so slow. Okay, wow. So, we played for like 30 seconds and sat and chit-chatted for like 5 minutes. So, alright, well, at least we're into the game now. Alright, let's go. Alright, but that's like 15 minutes from starting up the game. I beat one boss, and I only have one death. Like... Everything just takes so long, but alright, we're on our way, Alright, and then, again, unskippable cutscene after every boss. This is the weapon get, and, like, it has to be a conversation with every time? Thank you. Can I play the game? Like, man, whose idea... They couldn't just do this? Like, I get that I'd rather see what it does. Like... Other games do. They show Mega Man using it. And get out of your password screen. But they gotta, like, have a conversation every time. Oh my gosh, you might not think it's bad. You might think it's cool the first time, but not the 100th time. Okay, so what did we just get? A picture of a dog, alright? So, Rush Search. What does he do in this game? He, like, yawns and falls asleep. He takes a nap. Alright, that's what you do? This is what Rush is now? Come on. There we go. He can very slowly... Is he going to even do it? But okay, 40 minutes, and we beat the first 4 Robot Masters. My goodness, this game is so slow. Oh. And I can't skip through this. Unskippable cutscenes. Again, this game is full of them. Why? Why is this fun? How is this fun? And there's Snake Man, Blizzard Man. That's kind of cool, right? So what kind of enemies do we fight here? No one? Oh. Alright. Well, that was the stage. And then, out of nowhere, we face this thing. Oh! And of course, everyone loves bosses with invulnerability periods, right? Can I destroy you, please? Please. Riveting. Okay. Alright, that was like the intermission stage, so now we get the other ones. Fine. Hello, gamers and friends! And today, we're going to do something that I never dreamed was possible. We're going to play Mega Man 7 and have fun doing it. Oh yeah! If you don't know what this is a fan game created almost 20 years ago, meant to reimagine what Mega Man 7 would be like in the 8-bit style as if it was on the NES. Originally, this was only in Japanese, which wasn't that big of a deal because the text isn't really an integral part of playing the Mega Man playing experience, and I know what the story of Mega Man 7 is. But I just found out this week that someone made a English translation patch for this. Not even the original developers, some fan of the fan game. The translation wasn't the... it wasn't hard to translate it because they know what they said in Super Nintendo version, but they typed it in with English dialogue, which is amazing. So it's like we're playing a full Mega Man 7 experience but in 8-bit, and it's amazing. This intro is kind of like Mega Man 6 with the silhouettes there, except it looks way better than Mega Man 6's intro. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. But you're going to notice quite a few differences, and one of the main ones is no intro stage. Classic Mega Man did not have intro stages. So, Bass was introduced in the intro stage, so now they give him this one line of dialogue. I'm Bass, stay out of my way. And that's our introduction to him. So if this was how Mega Man 7 came out, you wouldn't know anything about Bass. That's just your introduction to him. Now, if you played Mega Man 7, you know if I press start here, we're going into a 5-minute long cutscene. What? They put us right at the stage select immediately when you push start? What a concept! Who would have possibly thought to do that in 1995? Well, not Capcom. I don't know why. I don't know what was wrong with doing that in the old games. And we get all 8 Robot Masters to choose from. Normally, you could only get 4 to start. I'm going to Cloudman first. He is one of the 4 that you could have gone to. I could go to anyone I want, but I've got a plan. We're going to start with Cloudman, and after that, we're going to change it up a bit. We're not going to just do the original first 4 as our first 4. I got a plan. And if you notice, good controls. You can jump out of the slide on like 6. Mega Man doesn't hold his weapon out while he's charging up his Buster. That's amazing. Why would they have that? This is so much better. Oh, well, I missed one up. That's okay. I don't think there was any way I could have gotten that. But, oh my gosh, it just feels so good to play this as opposed to the regular Mega Man 7. This is just such an improvement. It's amazing. Now, watch out for this guy. That's like a weather robot. So I'm going to purposely not shoot him. If you shoot him with a Buster Shot, he'll fly away and it'll start raining. And if you don't shoot him, it rains here anyway. I don't know why. I wish there was a way to skip him. That's why I skipped him when I was first playing this, is I was trying to make it not rain here, but oh well. And if you notice I had to go in the menu to take out Rush there, to equip Rush. The NES controller, as everyone knows, did not have shoulder buttons, so we couldn't quick swap weapons. I suppose they could have added that feature to this game, but they, I guess, chose not to for more authentic experience. I mean, it's fine. Not having quick weapon swap doesn't deter from my enjoyment that much. I'd rather have it, but it's not a huge deal to me. And here we go. Man, this looks so much better. Even the songs sound better without that synthesized instrumentation from the Super Nintendo. This just sounds great, looks great, feels great. It doesn't have the larger sprites, so it looks like you're zoomed in. You can actually see what you're doing. Alright, so some of the collectibles are going to be a little bit different, but in this stage, it's the same as the original. So, I'm just going to take my time here, because you can't really see because of the weather. So I'm going to take out... Ah, come on. Just dodge the best you can, whatever. Kind of a Ninja Gaiden respawn there, but that's fine. So we're going up here. That's what we're trying to do. Alright. So now, just like in regular Mega Man 7, kind of a leap of faith here, but you come over here, there's the U from the rush plates, and look! Mega Man does not bother to waste time to stop and hold up what he just got, like Link would. No. He just grabs it, and he's on his way. I got other things to do with my life. Let's go. And since I know what's coming, I can kind of outrun the screen a little bit here. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah. Alright. So, whoa. That was kind of a little glitch. Yeah, that's kind of fun. It, like, snapped back to being centered. Yeah, so we don't stop and hold up our prize there. We just play. We just go. Alright? And there's that ladder. You can actually see it, unlike in Mega Man 7. We go up here. We'll leave our rush equipped so we're wearing red. So we can match. Almost. Our brother. Toto Man! Hello, what do you have to say in English? It's been a long time. Yeah, I will listen to you. Oh, my weapons can affect the environment. Well, I have no weapons, but I'll get some. Try burning the woods. Okay. Good to know. And just like that, we've got some information, which I guess it would be new to the series if this was the first game. Alright, burning the woods, huh? And here's Eddie. Whoa! I did not know Eddie could give you an S-Tank. Now, there's no shop in this game, so you can't buy an S-Tank. There is an S-Tank in one of the Wily stages, and there's a W-Tank in one of the Wily stages. At least one. But I thought the only way to get those was in the Wily stages. I did not know that. Wow. I did not know Eddie could give you an S-Tank, so he presumably can give you a W-Tank, too. Wow. And you can only hold one S-Tank. E-Tanks you can only hold 4, unlike the most of the NES games you can hold 6. Or you can hold 9, rather. Mega Man 2 you can hold 4, and the rest you can hold 9. Wow, I'm like completely thrown off by that. Getting that S-Tank from Eddie, that's amazing. I can't believe that. Well, we'll save that for later. Wow, I can't believe that. Okay, well, let's get back to what I was trying to talk about here. Cloudman, you can actually see him now. It doesn't... It's not... the size of the sprites doesn't, like, limit your vision in the boss room. What a concept there. Now, which way is he gonna... Ah, man, I keep expecting him to push me, and he pulls me. So I'm off to a bad start here. It's fine. But, Charge Buster shots in this game, I think, just like in Mega Man 7, the original, they only deal 2 damage, not 3. A lot of the NES games that had the Charge Buster, they would deal 3 damage. And give you a better shot against the enemies. But, they're not that tough. We could take them with just dealing 2. So you'd think if they had shorter iframes, like in Mega Man 2, you'd probably be better off just, not mashing, but, you know, timing your shots to get more hits in. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm fine with it. I can beat it without it, but... Let's go. Man, I'm completely, like, thrown off with what I was planning on talking about because I got that S-Tank from Eddie. That's amazing. Alright, so instead of Dr. Light chit-chatting about what the weapons do, they just show you what they do. Bam! Just like that, and we're out of here. Now, like, who's gonna say that's not better? Look, come on. Alright, stage select, or, well, the password, I mean. The grid's a little bit bigger than in most of the NES games. I guess it's because there's more collectibles, so there's more iterations of what you could have or not have, and S-Tanks and stuff. Yeah, so, alright. Yeah, that's probably a rare password to see. You beat one stage and you got an S-Tank, because I got one from Eddie. Alright, our brother told us to burn the woods. You can't burn the woods without fire. You can't have fire without beating the car robot master, I guess. Okay. And I hate this stage, but we'll do our best. It's not as obnoxious as it was in the original. It's still not fun, but it's way better. It's way better. And remember this giant intimidating guy from the original? He looks so little now. Oh, it's definitely a less intimidating introduction to him. Dinging your shots off him by mistake actually is pretty punishing because you can't fire again until they go off screen, but whatever. And these guys, this is my strategy for them. Get out of here. We're not waiting on you. We're not waiting on you. Yeah. Oops. I meant to slide. Alright, we're in it. We're in there. We're in there. I can't believe I got an S-Tank from Eddie. That's crazy. Alright, so this part... And I normally don't like constantly charging my Buster. Oh! I thought that was it. I'm only doing that for these traffic cone guys because I want to get them out of here faster. There's so much waiting. I hate waiting. I just want to go. So they have all the invulnerability periods and stuff. Let's make this. And we die. Of course we do. Man, I hate this stage so much. Alright. Come on, we gotta lock in. We can't... I'll show you a little trick this time. Watch what you can do with this guy. If I go over here and just tank a hit from him, it takes 1 damage. By the time he turns around, I guess it wasn't that much better, but I just think it's funny to do it that way. Man, Alright, I gotta do better. Alright, come on! Still good. Alright. Oh, I'm all over the place now. Come on, okay. I gotta lock in. There we go, that's better. Alright, come on, this stupid tire section. Just make it through this part and we'll be on our way. Alright, come on, take your time, take your time. Go. Made it. Alright, one more. Alright. I wish there was a better way to do this. I guess having Super Adapter would help you, but we're not doing that. Ready? Go! Okay, one more. There's an enemy that's gonna nail me, but it's better than getting killed. Ready? Go. Oh my gosh, and I meant to say that in Cloudman stage. Like, sometimes when you're on the very edge of the screen and you try to jump, it'll eat your input. So, well, I'm looking pretty bad now. This is getting a little frustrating. I hope that, well, this stage is one of the ones I'm the worst at, so I guess get it out of the way. Hope this isn't too boring for people. We're doing our best. Nuts! I'm kind of embarrassed for that. Oh, man. You'd think there'd be a better way to get through this part. I'm scared to use Rush Coil because you'll just launch you up and you'll definitely get hit by the tires. And those tires up there knock you back. They don't just get in your way. They actually push you backwards, too. Alright, come on. Please make this here. Ready? Go. Alright. There's one. There's 3 jumps in here. Come on. All this waiting. It's just... Oh, this is just the worst. Get him. Alright, here we go. Slide here. Alright, ready? Go. Made it. And then in here. And go. Got it. Oh, I actually dodged him. That's pretty tough to dodge that guy. Alright, that's fine. We're on our way. That's one of the toughest sections of the whole First 8 Robot Masters. Alright. Now, here's something interesting. I'm going to wait on this guy. There we go. And then blast him. Alright, now, we don't have Rush Search in this game, which is a huge positive as far as I'm concerned. Rush Search is awful. But instead, you gotta use your brain, because that's where you would find that item in the original, but now there's a different way of getting it. You use the Thunderbolt, and you still come over here, just like in the original. Yeah, so use the Thunderbolt to power that traffic light that's not working. I guess you're supposed to notice that it's not working, and you can get... I picked up the Hyper Rocket Punch, so we'll save that for later. Now, Proto Man again! I was trying to get the fire weapon, brothers, like you told me, and you're coming to bother me again. Not bother me, but... Oh, the 4 rush plates will create a new armor. Yeah, so I think if you come to him after you already have the 4... he'll say something slightly different. Like in the original Mega Man 7, you could not come to this stage. Eddie, I'm an S-Tank? Actually, that'd be bad, because you can't hold 2 S-Tanks. I want him to give me a W-Tank. I don't need it, but it's fine. But, alright, we're going to try our best here. This part really stinks. There's a way to get through it. I've done it. Whoa! Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Nope, I'm going to hit. Yeah, well, yeah, 1 hit's not horrible. Alright. Well, this part is the Quick Man homage. We're just going to do our best. Oh, I missed the 1 up. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I should have gone left. I'm so stupid. Please don't be... Is that a checkpoint? Okay. How many lives do we even have? 1. Ugh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Go. Just go. Wow, I didn't even make that. Alright, let's go. I want to go left, actually. This way. Grab the E-Tank. Yes. Alright, we're fine. Alright, not horrible, not horrible, not horrible. Alright. I really don't want to game over here. Alright, CC Truck. Now, it's kind of hard to tell when you can damage him, but, like, you shoot him once and then he blinks. And then, so then your other shots will ding. Like, so if you rapid fire him, and I don't think it worked this way in Mega Man 7, if you rapid fire him, the first shot will hit him and then he'll start blinking, so then he's invulnerable. Why? So you're way better off using charge shots on this guy in this version, so that's what we're gonna do. I think he's weak to Thunderbolt, but whatever, I'm doing fine. There we go. I think I know what damaged him, it's fine. Alright. Drop? Drop? 1 up? No. Alright, well, Turbo Man, pretty terrible boss, and if you remember he had that sound cue in the original, he does not have that. You just kind of have to leap of faith him, so we're going to try our best. I hope to not game over here. Slide, and then slide twice. Okay, good start. Very good start. Another hit, yes. Made it. Nuts. I was doing good. Doing well. Too early. Okay. Ah, I meant to slide. I meant to go. I feel like lots of times in this game when I'm trying to jump, I end up sliding. I gotta actually actively put my thumb a little higher. Alright, 1 more hit should have him. Alright. That's not horrible. I mean, it looks pretty horrible. Wait till you see him in the refights. We just his weapon absolutely shreds him. And you can kind of do a little dance to him too. Alright. Not the worst. Okay, we got 1 life left. Alright. Well, we got the fire weapon like our brother told us, and now this will actually show us how to use it instead of Dr. Light just telling us. Yeah! So, what did Proto Man say to do? He said burn the woods, right? Let's go. Burn, Sergeant! Burn the fields! And then... I forget the exact line there. No one's seen that movie anyway. Yeah! Alright, we're going to the woods. We're going to do what our brother said. Alright, one of the worst bosses ever. He's much more manageable in this version than in the original. Let's see if we can take out the Stegosaurus boy. Yeah! And this is the part that reminds me of not Mega Man 2, Mario 2. Which, I know Mario 2 that we got in the NES was not originally Mario 2. I don't care. That was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. I don't care. I liked it. Say what you want. Now we're going to have this Stegosaurus boy hiding from us. You can make this jump. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. You can make that and get away from him without ever going down there. But, well, we failed. It's fine. Pretty generous to give us the health there. Alright. We're on our way. We're on our way. So where's those woods? Well, we got a ways to go yet. We got to ride on this dino first. Well, this part's a little tricky. Because I'm scared to move. You can walk like left and right while you're on him, but it's kind of risky. And the knockback seems a little bit more punishing than in the original 7, so it's pretty easy to get killed in this spot. We'll try our best. It's not that hard, but we're doing okay. It's not that tough. And there's going to be an E-Tank coming up, but I don't know how to get it without Rush Jet or Super Adapter. It is right there. You cannot reach it with Coil. I've tried. If you put it in the spikes, you won't bounce high enough. If you go past it, you won't be able to get back. And I think if you drop from here, you can't get in there. Because I've tried dropping from there before, too. So, to my knowledge, I cannot get it as I am right now. So, we'll have to live without it. It's okay. I got plans for my E-Tank getting later. You'll see. So this guy, pretty easy to beat, pretty hard to beat, no damage. So we're going to wait for him here. I don't know when he starts taking damage, if these count or not. I had never really paid attention. I think in 7, the real 7, it doesn't start till it gets to the end here, but, well, you're probably meant to go down there, but I'm trying to just hurry up and destroy him the best I can. Oops, get out of the way. Oh my gosh, now we're really having problems. If he backs up, we'll be okay. Yeah, the fact that there's a health there, you can kind of tank him quite a bit. He's not that bad, it's fine. I've beaten him no damage. I've done the Buster only no damage run of this thing, so you can do it. Oh, come on. I gotta burn the forest! There we go. Alright. I would like to get a health drop. So I'm only on 1 life here. Alright. Oops, jump first, please. There we go. And then you need Rush Coil to get up there. Alright, now, if you remember Beat from the original Mega Man 7, he would try to save you from pits, but he was terrible, and he would often drop you back in, and you'd waste 2 or 3 of him. But in this game, he is old-style Beat. Like from Mega Man 5, bam! It doesn't work on the bees? I didn't know that. There we go, yeah! He works just like Mega Man 5. Whoa, I just used like half of him. Whatever, we're at the boss. So I can just use him here. Yeah. Get this dino. Bam. Yeah! Because if you remember how these guys work, you can't damage them until they come out of the egg. So, yeah. Just to show you how Beat works, get him. Bam. Yeah! So, he's actually worth using. There's some... You can find some uses from him. Alright. I do have an E-Tank. I would like to not use it. I have 1 life after this one. I should be able to... Well, I don't know. He's still pretty tough. He's not as obnoxious as in the previous game, but... Well, we don't have his weakness. We wouldn't use it anyway. Let's see how we do. Here we go. You can get 2 charge shots per pass is the best you can do. So 4 damage per pass is the best you can do. That was pretty bad. Oh, I thought he was going to jump again. That's not a good start. So if you're using the Buster, the absolute best you can do is have him do 7 passes, which is ridiculous. Right? 7 times 4? Yeah. 28 damage. I actually dodged him. Nice. That's what we're looking for. Alright, come on. We're doing okay. I don't want to waste my E-Tank. Ah, come on. Got a chance. I probably won't beat him. We got another life, though. I'm down. I'm down. No? Wow, we survived. Okay, come on. If I dodge this, we got him. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get him. Bam! How do you like that? First try without even having full health. That was awesome. Very good, very good. Much better than Turbo Man. Turbo Man stage there. Alright. Yeah, so we burned the woods, we did all that. We're on our way. So now, we've been kind of chasing Proto Man around here. So, I guess I'll just spoil it if you know what's coming. Where should we go next? We've been kind of following him around and doing what he tells us in this run here, so... Alright. Well, let's do it. Let's go for Shade Man. Let's go! Yeah, if you've played Mega Man 7, you know why we're going here. So it's a lot more fun than having to do it the way they tell you to do it. I'm doing it the way I want to do it. So we could run into a little bit of trouble here. We only have 1 extra... Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna go. But I'll just tell you, those crow guys, or ravens, or whatever they are, they still take 8 hits to beat in this version of the game, too. It's one of the most ridiculous enemies. It's not hard, but... And then, of course, you got these guys. If you remember these guys, you gotta sit and wait for them. But if you're a little aggressive, nothing's stopping me from doing that. Yeah. I hate waiting. I'm an impatient gamer. We've been over this. Yep. 8 hits for this guy. Whatever. What are you going to do? There we go. Get rid of him. One more. Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you. They do laugh at you, but they don't dance. They don't, like, turn around and shake their tail feathers at you. They laugh at you. They just kind of stick their beak out and laugh if they hit you. Oh, I might get hit here. Yeah, well, okay. They're not, I knew they weren't instant death, but still don't want to get hit. Alright. Now, Step Pumpkin Mini-Boss, same as the original. There's gonna be one thing that's gonna be different, though. So you can either destroy the eyes, or you can destroy in there. We're going for the guy shooting there. We're going for the inside pumpkin. Because that's gonna have us take the lower path. If you destroy the eyes, if you destroy him by damaging the eyes, you will go to the right. And you see that cracked floor on the bottom left there? I keep shooting too early. So defeating him that way lets me go down here. Come on. Alright. Now, I'm going to use the ladder to my advantage here. Because I really don't want to take more damage than I need to. Ah, come on. Alright. Ooh, nice. Alright. So just like in Mega Man 7, we come here. Who is it? It's our brother again. And I don't like that they do the boss music right away. But whatever, it's one line of dialogue. Let's see who's stronger. Well, we'll see. He's pretty tough. I'm not good at him at all. Oh, boy. I am going to E-Tank, because I only have 1 life after this. I'm gonna E-Tank here. Oh boy. Come on, Joe. It's just so hard to get hits in on him. Come on. Almost got him. Are you serious? I used an E-Tank and died. And I'm on my last life. Oh, Alright, well. Let's use Thunderbolt on the boss, on this guy, and try to move this along faster. Man, I can't believe that. I'm not convinced this is faster. Oh, man, what a disaster. I'm so terrible. And we're on our last life, too. This is going to be a disaster. We do not want a game over here. Alright, I was better on him. Man, I really don't want a game over on Proto Man here. I want to be moving on. Alright, come on. I don't think he takes damage from any other weapon. I tried beat on him before, that does nothing. So we just gotta... Man. It seems like he blocks my shots more often than in 7. Like that. You'd think that would hit him. Oh, come on. Nuts! I didn't want to do this, but I'm using my S-Tank. It seems like a waste, but you'll have to trust me. We're gonna... Oh, come on. There we go, finally. What a absolute waste. It's fine, it's gonna have to be fine. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Not as weak as I thought. Yeah, we'll see about that. Take my Proto Shield with you. It's okay. Go and be careful. Alright. And unlike Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo, the Proto Shield is actually good in this game. I can tell, I can see no downsides to using it. I can still charge. I can still shoot 3 Buster Shots. I can still walk while I charge. I can still walk and fire. I don't think there's any downside to using it, except that you have to go in the menu to get it. It even holds out while I'm charging, so I can face this guy. Watch. Think, think. Like, I don't think there's any downside to using it. I think that's amazing. So we got this. Now, if you remember in the original Mega Man 7... after I got that, I would come down here, we'll use Rush to get this, and I would die on purpose, and then face that pumpkin guy again, and take the other route, because you could get the energy bouncer. Well, guess what? The energy bouncer is in this game, but it's not in this stage, so there is actually nothing on that route. So we're going to come this way, we're going to grab this extra life. Oh boy. I want to use Scorch Wheel to light these things, but it's so hard to actually use it to fight enemies. Oh, come on. There we go. Because I don't want to be fighting in the dark. Well. Can I get out? Okay, yikes. So I, like, never go this way in vanilla Mega Man 7 because I would always want to go the other way and get the energy balancer. But we're going to change it up. We're going to go this way, which I think is fun. So these guys are going to come out of 2 out of 3, I think? Yeah. Oh, I think in Mega Man 7 you would actually... go up after each iteration, and so I don't think it actually stops and have you just keep fighting. I think it moves up and there's like 5 different sets of windows. Well, maybe not. I don't remember. I so seldom go this way. This is fun enough. This is fine. Get out of here. I wonder what weapon's good against them. I would imagine Junk Shield, but well, we don't have it. We're doing our best. Is that it? That wasn't so bad. And Shade Man's pretty easy, so even though I'm on 0 lives, I could probably take out Shade Man. Alright, are we there? Is there nothing here? Yeah, so normally, would you see base there? In the original? I know in the other route you'd run into base. Alright, well let's just lock in, take out Shade Man and be on our way. We have 0 lives, I don't want a game over. Alright. I don't love that I wasted my S-Tank, but it's not a big deal. I wouldn't have normally had one anyway. I wasn't like planning my route around him. Oh, this is bad, I'm facing the wrong way! I want to be, like, with him. There we go. Alright, let's lock in. I really don't want a game over here. Yeah, I didn't hit him either time. I don't think he could swoop more than twice. Yeah, let's go. That was pretty good. Oh, I even got another hit. Yeah, that was pretty good. There we go. Oh, he did once. Okay, we got him this time. We're fine. What? I didn't know he was invincible while he was shooting the... And his crush there. Alright, well, don't get vamped here. Got him. Alright, that was pretty good. Alright, moving on. Okay, let's see. We're still on 0 lives, but that's actually not going to be that big of a deal, hopefully, because I've got a plan. I could just take a death and reset my lives, but we're not that kind of gamer. Let's go. And interestingly, it's called Noise Crush. That is the original version, the name. But in Japanese, it's Crush Noise. And if you play this game, in its original form, it was called Crush Noise. And interestingly, on that intro there, on that demonstration thing there, they actually show you using it with the powering up version there, and that's not what you would normally do with Dr. Light just chatting about it. So, all right, we're on our way. Let's see. Next, we're gonna go to Burst Man, I think. So we have 0 lives, but we can get an extra life and an E-Tank in this stage, which is excellent, so we'll be fine. Yeah, so alright. If you played the original Mega Man 7, you'd know that the energy balancer was in Shade Man stage. But in this game, well, we took the other path. I'll just tell you, it is not in Shade Man stage anywhere. It's somewhere else. It's not in this stage either, so... Well, we'll find it. I know where it is. I know where it is. Can't fool me. Alright, so I don't know that I can get that. You can obviously get it with Super Adapter or Rush Jet, but I don't know if you can get it with Coil. I'm not going to bother trying. We're on our way. So I get that E-Tank there. And if you know the original game, there's an E-Tank down here too. Or, I'm sorry, there's a life down here. So we already got the E-Tank, and we're going to get a life up there. So... Wait. Hold on here. Hold on. I thought we had 0 lives. Alright, well... Oh, I know. When we took the, after defeating Proto Man, when we went down there, in the, like, dark section of Shade Man stage, there's a life there. So I wasn't on 0 lives. I thought I was on 0. I actually forgot about that. I picked it up, but I had forgotten to account for it. It's fine. Alright, we got these Scuba Mech guys. Alright. Now, this mini-boss, if you remember him from Mega Man 7, if you're fast enough, get him! Take the hit, and yeah, I think that's funny. I could have dodged that, but I just think it's funny to just smoke them. Ooh, you know what? I never tried this. Let's try this. Because these guys always get me. Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I don't think I've ever tried that before. That just occurred to me. I guess I could have used Beat. But a few times when I was practicing, I took damage there because I couldn't, like, get out of their way. Alright, I do hate waiting. I wonder if I put Rush on those spikes, if I could just bounce over there and be fine. I don't know. Don't screw around too much. Yeah, if you jump into the water there, you'll come in with more downforce and you'll go all the way down and die, which I did do. I did that when I was practicing yesterday. But what are you gonna do? Alright. Very sure. Whoa. Really? It's fine. Alright, over here. There is one pretty tricky Yoku section later in the game. I might use Rush Jet over it. I don't know, we'll see. This one I'll be fine. I should have gone there. Boom, boom. This one we wait. This one is exactly 1-for-1 the same as the Mega Man 7, so pretty easy, pretty easy. Alright, here we go. Let's go! There's the R, if I can get up there! Oh my, I didn't know if I was gonna make that. That guy was in my way. Can I get through here? Oh, well. Dodge that. Ooh, get over here, yeah! Alright. You don't want to screw around too much, but at least they give you this. Yeah. Oh, get out of here. Uh-oh. Is this guy gonna get me? Ow! It's gonna have to be fine. That was not very clean. Alright. Wait for this guy. Alright. Alright. Nice! Health drop. Alright. Burst Man! So he doesn't get knocked back like he did in the original Mega Man 7. So he's a little more threatening, because he can kind of get up in your space and have you do a little close quarters fighting. So he does have a second weakness, and it's the Scorch Wheel, which we do have, but nope. I'm doing what I like to do. Aw, man. I like fighting the original boss. I like fighting the Robot Masters with the Buster in the first round. Unless just nonsense games like Mega Man and Base that just I can't be bothered to learn. Oh, are you serious? Man. Oh, alright, we'll try again. Do we have 0 lives or 1 life? I think I have 1. Alright, we'll be fine. Man, so bad. I'm so bad. Yeah, he's probably harder in this version than the original 7. Because of the way that him not having the knockback. Oh, see, now I'm in a bad spot. I'm probably gonna die again. Alright, I actually got a little lucky there. come on. These things kind of like soak your shots. It's harder to get hits in on them. Man. Almost got him. One more charge shot and one regular shot. Nuts, I missed. Okay, one more charge shot, we got him. Alright, we got him. There we go. Alright. Not that tough. It's more fun. I don't know. That's a pretty fun battle, even though I died once. Alright. Danger Wrap. Now, this one works a little bit different than in the original. I don't think you can encase enemies in it. It just kind of floats up like that and then detonates, which I guess it makes sense. It's doesn't have the capabilities of the more powerful hardware, I guess. You can only do so much. I don't know. I don't deem that it's that big of a deal. All right, we're gonna go to Springman next. And if you remember from Mega Man 7. This stage has the Hyperbolt item for auto that lets you. I'll show you how this works, by the way. I thought there was a one up there. There must be one later. This stage had the Hyperbolt, which makes auto build items at half the cost, and also lets him have new stuff to build. So in this game, there's no shop. So. Oh, I don't want to talk over this part because it's harder than it looks. As I discussed in Mega Man 11, Bounce Man is pretty much this stage but worse, but this stage also horrible. Can I make that? I don't think so. But, yeah, so since there's no shop, there's no Hyperbolt, so, I wonder what could be there instead. Well, we'll see. This is what I was thinking of. Bank. Oh, no, we got actually... there we go. It's not that hard. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so we do still want to go to the place where the Hyperbolt would have been. Where the Hyperbolt was in Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo. We do still want to go to that area. Oh, come on. He's going to respawn. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Mega Man schematic in the back. That's kind of cool, I guess. Take that, yeah. Alright, I'm pretty much had enough fighting these slinky guys. Come on, like, there's not a little more variety than that. Alright, let's see if I can sneak across there. Alright, this part's actually pretty tough. Let's see if we can make this jump here. Ready? Oh no, that's trouble. Oh, I'm so bad. I knew that was going to happen and I did it anyway. Yeah, there's just something about getting to the very edge of a... How many lives do we have now? Man, so bad. Something about getting to the very edge and trying to jump from it in this game. I really don't like that I have to redo this part, but... Yeah, you tend to get some missed inputs in that situation in this game, so that's very unfortunate. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Get out of here. I don't care. Yeah, that's a death I didn't want to take. If I miss that first jump, again, I'll just take damage and skirt the spikes. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you slinkies. Are there enough of these guys in this room? I don't know. Probably yes. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, we don't need to charge. That's a little practice for it. All right, we want to make it up there if we can. Let's see. No, did it again. All right, I'm just gonna damage boost. I don't care. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Huh. So in the original 7, you could, oh, I didn't know there were, wait, let me go back. Hearts and clubs and diamonds? Huh. Was it like that in the original Mega Man 7? Under here? And this star is filled in? It's like telling you that, wait a minute. Because that's where you could get the big bolt in the original. Can I do anything with Thunderbolt? No. Is it just for flair? I never noticed that. Yeah, that platform in the original 7, you could get 100 bolts if you used Rush Search and let him stand there for 10 hours to finally dig it up, but nah. Alright, we're not going to do that. Alright. Oh, man. Yeah, this is the screen. This is why I hate Springman stage for the most. But if I go over here, we can get an E-tank. Can I? Yeah, we'll use my Shrill. Get up there. Oh, don't punch me. Alright. Yeah, this is the part that's very good to have Super Adapter in the original, and I purposely don't have it right now, so we're gonna just do our best, and it's gonna be fine. Whoa. Watch out for that guy. I want to go under it. And then, I want to get that. Oh. There we go. Can I make this jump to get back? Ha! There we go. Let me in! Bam! So this is where the Hyperbolt was. And instead, Energy Balancer! Yeah, so you might as well get it. Bam! Alright. So there we go. So we have almost everything that we can collect. There's the EB, second from the left. That's what we just got. If you don't know what the Energy Balancer does, you probably know, but if you don't know what the Energy Balancer does, if I pick up a weapon refill capsule when I don't have a weapon equipped, it will just put me to full. Not put up. It will fill up, or it will raise the weapon energy of the weapon that has the least. I did not want to go down. There we go. It'll raise the one that has the least energy. Alright, now let's see here. Okay, wait for this guy, wait for this guy, we're doing fine. I got stuck here when I was practicing yesterday, too. Can I make... Oh, okay. Nope. Nope, can't have fun, can't have fun, can't have fun. There we go. Alright. I know where to go, it's hard to get there. Get up here, get up here. Alright. No, no. Alright, I want to go over there, and I want to go to this ladder. Ready, go! Alright, we're okay. That's one of the harder parts. Doesn't look hard, but you try it. Alright, wait for these guys to punch, and then we go boom, boom, in. Alright. Might as well take this guy out. Try for a power-up. Get a drop? Nope. Nothing. That's fine. Alright, we'll be alright. We're almost to Springman. He's not that easy, but we'll be fine. We'll take him out. Am I on 0 lives? Oh, no. We're fine. I actually think you have to slide jump this. I wasn't able to make this jump without it yesterday. It's probably possible, but... No. Wow. I know you can do it. There you go. I'm determined to show you. I don't know if you can make that without sliding. You'd think that that would be kind of a strange design choice if you had to do a slide jump there. But, whatever. And we're at Springman. Alright, let's lock in and take out Springman. We do have his weakness, but as discussed before, we're just going to take him out. Let's go. What you really don't want is him to get, to slam you into the ceiling, so you want to keep your distance the best you can. Alright, let's get him. And then these bouncing springs, you want to take them both out. That was actually really good, because I got both of them. Let's go under him. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Now he's going to go back in the middle and do this again. Yeah. That's pretty much exactly what we want. Blast him there, charge up, pick up both springs. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. We might no damage this guy. Did it again, 3 for 3. Wow, that's pretty good. It's harder than you think to hit both of those springs. There we go. And gone. Nice. That was actually just about perfect. All right, we're on our way. Let's go. Okay, we got a no game over run going so far. That's pretty strong. Still not that easy. All right, so that gives us wild coil. We'll need that for later. They changed the color palette of that a little bit from the original. I think it looks kind of cool. Orange and green goes good together. I think that's pretty nice. All right. Okay, 2 more to go. So, similar to when we did Mega Man 6, I waited to the very last to get the adapters because they are so prevalent. So, we need the last 2 to get the last 2 adapters. We're going to go to Freeze Man next. So, there's actually a collectible and an adapter part in both these stages. So, then we'll have everything. We'll be ready to go. So, I purposely delayed getting some of this stuff till the end just because that's how I like to play. Freeze Man stage is kind of fun, I guess. That's probably my favorite stage to go to first in the original Mega Man 7. As you guys know, if you watch my channel at all, I don't like to have, like, my go-to order and always play these games the same every time. I think that defeats the purpose of them giving you that choice. But probably my favorite to start with is Freeze Man. Maybe Burst Man. These guys probably have a little bit more HP. Like, I'm demonstrating that I know how to fight these guys. Do I really need to have, like, 7 passes? That's fine. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're on our way. Let's go. Yeah, so if you remember from the original... Well, we're not quite at that part yet, but there is going to be a pretty tricky jumping segment to, this part. I probably could use Rush to make sure I get there, but it's a bit of a... That's about as far of a jump as you're going to want to be trying to make. And then this one... Come on! I thought I could destroy him and take it. Alright, go, go, jump, go, go. Alright. Here we go. And this is going to be for the letter, which I'm sure you remember from the first game, H. Alright, so we got one more letter to go. And if you don't know how these work, they don't really use them that much in this stage. So there's that one, and then there's one more. So instead of going all the way to the Buster, I like when I'm switching off of Rush, or later to be the Adapter, is to just grab Proto Shield, because it functions pretty much the same as the Buster, except with the shield. So instead of scrolling all the way over there. Alright, so here we go. This is the part. It's not easy. I'm going to just try my best. I hope I don't fail. I thought that was early. Alright, made it. There we go. Exit utility. Now, in the original, you would have gotten... Rush Search there, which... And then the exit utility would have been later in the stage. Oh, please, please. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to show how this works. If I use Danger App, it destroys that guy. And then, bam. Yeah, just to show it. Alright. So in the original Mega Man 7, where I picked up that item there, that would have been Rush Search. But, as we know, we hate Rush Search. Rush Search was horrible. I'm glad it's not in this game. And then you could use Rush Search later in the stage to pick up the exit utility right before the boss gate. But now, well, instead of having that, they just replaced the Rush Search grab, what you would have gotten. And that energy I filled up a little bit because I have the energy balancer. This is a little tricky because you don't want to be walking to the edge. Alright. So you just get the extra utility back there. So now these guys, watch out for these guys. Ready? Whoa! And unlike Mega Man 7, the third one, you can actually get under. Ready? Wow! Oh, well, if you're better than me, you can. I have gotten under that without getting damaged. In Mega Man 7 on Super Nintendo, I don't know how you're supposed to get... I think you gotta slow down and shoot him, but whatever. Alright. Freeze Man, one of the more fun battles in the game. You can actually have more space. It's fun. I gotta lock in to do his dance. He's not easy, but we'll lock in, we'll take him out. Oops. He jumps when you shoot, so you can either shoot like that. Well, I'm not doing a good job of explaining it. Trust me, he jumps when you shoot, so you can either jump over him, or you can fire and have him jump over you. I like to jump over him if I'm in position to do so. Wow, we're doing pretty bad. Oh, man. Come on. Please lock in better than that, please. There we go. Takes a little bit longer to phase him this way, but I think it's safer. Almost got stuck there and got him. Alright. I think that's a fun fight. I like manipulating him and doing the dance there. I feel like it's easier in Mega Man 7 to shoot him when he's walking at you, even with just a regular shot, so and then slide underneath him. Because I find it harder to jump over him. He seems taller relative to Mega Man in Mega Man 7 than he does in this game. So, for what that's worth. Alright. Alright. Got our no game over run still going. Now we're on our way to Junkman. I guess we're prepared to go to Junkman, right? Let's just go. Alright. I was trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. So, the energy balancer, I'm sorry, the exit utility on the, I'll just show you, on the pause menu there. Oh, and there's no Famicom in the back on this, whatever. Bottom right, exit utility, you can exit a stage that you've already beaten. Alright, so let's go. Now, if you remember, oh, I could have gone up, I should have gone up, it's fine, I don't care. If you remember in, Shade Man stage, in the original 7, I liked to take out Proto Man and then purposely take a death. Right? And then go back, face the mini-boss again and take the other path. But in this game, I didn't have to because there was nothing at the other path. But in this stage, I actually do want to take... Do I not have 0 lives? Okay. In this game, I actually do want to take that death and explore both paths. And it's because the same reason you do it in the original version. In the original Mega Man 7. So this... Oops, not Slash Claw. Freeze Cracker. So down here, we're going to get the Rush Adapter. Actually, can you come back up? No, you can't. Alright, so we're going to get that. So now we've got the adapter. And now we are going to take a death. It's unfortunate that you have to do that. You don't have to, but I would have to come back. Why would I come back? I don't want to play these stages twice. Especially in the original 7. Alright, so now we've got the super adapter. And if you remember, so this is our 8th stage. We finally completed the super adapter. In our 2nd stage, we got the Hyper Rocket Fist. So we've already got the upgrade for the adapter, even though we just picked up the adapter. So that's kind of funny. Alright, so let's... So this is the reason that you... and I'll use Super Adapter here just to make it easier. You don't have to do it, but... Normally I don't like to, but whatever. We'll just... Because I don't want to get crushed by these things. See, look, that could damage you if you weren't ready. Oops. Well, I guess we're going across. Yeah, but this collectible is the same as in the original Mega Man 7. It's up there. Oh, it's up there. Oh, please. Can I do this without getting damaged, without getting killed? Because these things can one-shot kill you. Please? Alright, wait for the next one to go. Come on, there we go. Can't really see. That's Rush Jet. So now I have Rush Jet. And now, you can see we've got everything. Obviously, the missing spot is the weapon that we're going to get from this stage. So, here we go. Please don't crush me. Okay. And this part here is absolutely obnoxious, even in this version, without Super Adapter. You can shoot this magnet and turn it on with Thunderbolt there. I find it very difficult to navigate that too, so leave me alone. Oh yeah, and this is my trick. Instead of scrolling through all there, you can just switch to Proto Shield. And use that if you want to use base Mega Man, and then switch back to this. Alright, I'm using it here, whatever. If you got a problem with it, too bad. Yeah, I hate this section. If I was good, I could probably get through here with Jet if I was good at it. I don't know, maybe. Can we go? There we go. And I never know if the garbage is going to fall on the one that I'm going to. I think I could just make it to the edge there. Yeah, we got it. And what's up here? Oh, weapon energy that I don't need. That's fine. Alright, moving on, moving on, moving on. Alright, I really don't want to be on the adapter. We'll put on Proto Shield. It's fine. I think the Proto Shield is done pretty well in this game. It's pretty cool. See, I just blocked that. I wasn't even trying. I blocked the Met there. I'll fight him with Proto Shield, whatever. Who is this, Junkman? Alright, we'll fight him with Proto Shield. I don't think the shield will actually help us. I just think it's funny. I think it looks cool. Alright, let's go! Final Robot Master. Alright, let's go. He's pretty fun to battle. Whoa! Without his weakness. How long do you stun me for? Wow. Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention this before. I didn't mention this before because haven't been using weaknesses on the bosses, but let me dodge this first. The bosses do not get stun locked by their weaknesses like they did in Mega Man 7. Like if you shoot him with the thunder weapon there, he would not like fall down and reset his pattern or whatever. There's none of that. It's just for damage. But the damage is very good. It's like a classic. You know, their weaknesses destroy them quickly, but they do not like manipulate them. Gotta wait for a full charge, man. Come on. One more charge shot. Can I get out? Can I move? Alright, we got him, we got him, we got him. Let's go. Too early. It's fine. And go. Alright, so that's the last one. Alright. So, we've got all the collectibles. We've got everything we might need. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to go to the Dr. Wily stages. So, yes. Let's get our weapon here. Okay. Jump Shield, also very good in this game. Excellent, excellent weapon. Okay, so I haven't used the weapons too much so far. Oh, no! And if you see the bottom left there's Otto just laying there. He's not in this game at all, except this is the only time you see him. Base is one of Dr. Wily's robots. He sure is. And I can, like, press the fire button and move this along, which is kind of cool. I'll watch it. I'll read it just for this, but it's only 2 lines, I think. But if I held the fire button, it would, like, blast past that faster. Yeah, two lines of dialogue as opposed to just chit-chat all day. Alright, so... Not unlike the original 7, since I have the exit utility, we can come right back here. So we have 3 E-Tanks and only 1 extra life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stock up a little bit here. Now, in most of the NES, well, you probably know this if you're watching this. In Mega Man 2, you could only have up to 4 E-Tanks, and you'd lose them on a game over. Oops, I should have gone over there. I should have done this first. And then 3 through 6, and 9 and 10 and all the later games, like you can have up to 9 E-Tanks. But in Mega Man 7, the original, and in this, you can only have 4. So I now have max E-Tanks, right? Alright, so if I grab that... Okay, so now we're on 4 E-Tanks, which is our max. An E-Tank. And exit utility. So what I'm gonna... And I like that you can choose continue even though you exited it. I think that's pretty good. It's a little faster. So we only have 3 lives. I wouldn't normally do this, but for the sake of not wanting to game over while playing on my channel, I'm actually going to take a moment to max all the way out to 9 lives. So I have 3, so I have to do this. We'll 5, 7, 9. 3 more times of doing this, and then we'll be done. It'll take like 2 minutes. And since I have max E-Tanks, I don't have to go that way. I can go faster. So I think it takes less than a minute to grab the E-Tank in both lives. Oh, well, it would be faster if I didn't take damage, but whatever. Alright. And then we're going to have 9 lives, and then we're going to go to the castle. Because who wants to watch me game over? You know, not that I necessarily would, but I'd rather be safe. I'd rather do this. If you think this is boring, well, go get this game yourself and play it. You should. It's a great game. Alright, so once we're ready with this, and I'm just going to explain something while I'm doing this part, for something to do. In the original Mega Man 7, when you unlocked Dr. Wily, after each Dr. Wily stage, they would fill up all your weapons and put you back on the stage select screen, so you could go back to the shop. And then whenever you selected Dr. Wily on the stage select, you'd go back to whichever one you left off. So you pretty much could just... Whoa, that was a problem? Alright. So, the castle didn't feel as much like a castle. It felt more like just 4 individual stages. But in this game, it's meant to be more of a classic experience. They went back to it. So in this game, once we select the castle, that's it. We're committed. We cannot go back to the... Well, there is no shop anyway, but we cannot go back to the stage select screen. So I'm doing this now, and that's going to be the last time. So we're going to be fully stocked up, and then we're going to the castle, and it's in one go. So you actually do have to manage your weapon energy usage and your tanks and stuff. Like, you can't go refill in between stages. So it feels more like a classic, Wily stage experience. Alright, so let's go. Let's get out of here. And this time I do want to pick stage select. Okay, so I'm gonna select Dr. Wily, and it's gonna show the castle map, and then we're just gonna listen to that first music for just a moment, and I'll come right back, because that first stage, Dr. Wily stage 1 in this was the best song in 7 by far, even with the bad instrumentation. In this, it's gonna be even better. So enjoy that for just a moment. Oh yeah. Still the best song in this game too. Excellent, excellent song. Even better than the original. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go. Now, in 7, much like 6, the castle stages are pretty much designed around the adapter, which I don't love, but I'm gonna use it for the most. I'm gonna use it quite a bit. Anyway, it's fine. I've got it. In fact, I'm gonna put it on right now. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. So, it's not as bad as 6, but it's kind of be Super Adapter the game, the movie. But there's some interesting things we can do. So, oh, come on. Oh, maybe I could have tried to grab. Well, no, I have 9 lives. What am I thinking? Yeah, this part just so obnoxious. Oh, the lights go out when you're stand on these things. I don't like not being able to see what I'm doing. So we very well might take some deaths here. Whoa. Gotta kind of have it memorized. There we go. Good start. Okay. I gotta... Nice dodge. Probably don't want to hear me just singing the whole time. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Come on. Alright. I hate that the lights go out when I'm on. So if I go up there, I can get the one up, which we don't need. But it's pretty tough to get up there. You can't get up there with Super Adapter. You gotta, like, backtrack a little bit and use Jet. So, to my knowledge, that's all you can do. But then, again, you need Super Adapter here. Or, yeah, I guess you can get up there with Coil, but we'll use Super Adapter. It's fine. Alright. Oh, this part. Man, I hate not being able to see what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. Let's just do our best. I'm not super well practiced on this part, and I like to just keep jumping so I can see what's coming, because if you're not jumping, you can't see. Alright, I want to go down here. Ah, it's fine. Alright. Here we go. Wait for him to spin. Go over this guy. Yeah, that's what I'd rather do, is go over that one. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Here's the real tough one. I don't think it's that tough, but... And that part to the top right, above me there, is like a trap. There's like no reason you would ever... Why would you even go to that one? Whoa. They're not going to snipe me. Alright, not bad. And I'm not sure if you can get up there with Super Adapter. I think in the original you can. There's a way to... Oh, you're too... He said you're far too weak. Well, we'll see about that. And base is actually weak to Super Adapter. Ha ha ha. Pick that. He lands right on top of me. Ah! I will be back. Thanks for the warning, Base. Get out of here. At least he doesn't talk... Well, he didn't talk in Mega Man 7. He talked in Mega Man 8. There we go. Yeah, I like that you can just switch off the adapter and have the shield, instead of having to go all the way to the Mega Buster. I guess I could be using other weapons. I'm pretty good with just using the Buster in most of the section. Alright, and we're at the boss already. And this is... Which one is this? Oh, it's Gusman G. Alright, so in the original, you're supposed to be able to, like, knock his thing back with Slash Claw. I think Slash Claw is very unwieldy in this game. We're gonna try our best here. I hope to not have to use anything on him, but what I do know... Oh, come on. I do know you can... Well, I'm trying to tell you. You can stand on top of those blocks. Like that. That's what... That kind of saves me. That's like the... Instead of having to time it, you can just go on top of them. Like this. Especially when it spawns close to you. That's what I wanted to do. In the original, alright, well, you're supposed to be able to knock him back, which I've never been able to get the timing on that. We're just trying our best. And try to beat him. Come on, almost got him. No, you gotta space your shots out better than that. I almost got him. I'm gonna try to know you think this. One more shot and then a shot. Oh, I panicked. I panicked. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to space your shots out and like think, and like push him back. I don't know that I've ever successfully done it. And in the original Mega Man 7, you could, when he pushes that big square block at you, you can, if you time it right, you can knock it back at him with Slash Claw. Come on. I imagine you could do that in this game too, but I don't think I've ever been able to get the timing right. It's just, I don't know. Oh, and the block eats my shots. See, how are you supposed to do that? I don't understand. I feel like every time he charges me, it's a guaranteed hit. Seems kind of... Come on. If anyone knows how to dodge that, please tell me. I don't understand how it's possible. Come on, get through. This is a terrible boss in the original. It's terrible now. Come on, let's get him. Still can't do it. Alright, one more shot. Got him. Alright. Awful boss. Go away. Every castle boss in this game stinks. All three of them are horrible in the original. I'm not saying that to mock this fan game because, you know, they stayed with the source material. It's fine. It's a fine representation of it. But all three Fortress bosses in the original Eggman 7 are horrible. So, there you go. What are you going to do? No, E-Tank, I died once. I'll live with that. I didn't dodge his dashing attack a single time. I wonder if that's the time when I should be trying to use Slash Claw on him. I don't know. I don't care to learn. Alright, let's move it along here. Underrated track. The track for the first one is amazing and everyone knows it, but this one's pretty good too. Surprisingly. You wouldn't think I'd say such a compliment about Mega Man 7. It sounds so menacing, which I like that. I like that it sounds menacing. Yo, that's a nice track. Alright. There's a lot of obnoxious climbing, fire pillars and stuff. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I know how to take out this guy. Oh, I was already in Super Adapter. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, it homes in on him. Take that. Can I get this guy from the front with Super Adapter? I kind of want to find out. Thick. No, I can't. Wow, I didn't know it'd take him out in one hit. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, Super Adapter is about the best you're going to do it. With the Hyper Rocket Fist, or the Hyper... What's it called? I don't know, Hyper Rocket Punch? Tough to beat, tough to beat. Might as well grab that. Can I get him from way up here? Bam, yeah. Alright, I feel like I'm trailing off. I'm running out of things to say. Alright. I do not like the castle stages in this game. It's fine. But I do want to talk about the refights when we get to them because it's... Because there's a bit of a difference than the original. I don't know why I'm charging. Alright, base again. Finally, something. Yeah, I was holding the fire button to hold my charge, and it made me speed up the dialogue. Oh well, tough beans. Alright. Yep, let's go. I couldn't even carry my charge into the room? That's stupid. There's some kind of gravity thing going on here. Yeah, the original had, like, pillars that you could climb on, but this one for some reason doesn't. I'm not real sure why. I kind of just hope for the best on this guy. Come on. Almost got him. There we go. Get out of here, base. Get out of here. Darn. Yeah, darn it. Too bad, base. Gosh, we might die here. What's our status here? 9 lives, 4 E-tanks. Alright, we're at max, but... Alright, and then I think we're gonna get crushed by this guy. Okay. Alright, see if... Because if I think... Oh, no. Because I think if we die here, we gotta face base again. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to E-tank on a stage, though. Let's take out these guys. Wait a minute. How does the platform not... Oh, how does the moving platform not impact that power-up? You'd think it would. Yeah, take that. Can I make this? Yeah, okay. You can't force me to take my suit off. What is that? Oh, no. I forgot about this part. Oh, get up there. Oh, please. Okay. I'm really bad at this part. Nope. Oh, come on. This is so obnoxious. There we go. So I'm going to go down. No. Here, and... Oh, I almost had it. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, I probably could have gone for that health. That was a little health drop. We can use Danger Wrap on this guy. I could use a health drop if I could get one. Come on, health drop. Nope. That was for Danger Wrap. Alright. Oh, well. Can I get that safely? Oop, not quite. Don't take damage from this guy. Come on. Oh, come on. Finish him. Alright. Can I get that safely? I think I can. There we go. Alright, that's not bad. This room's a lot... This room... I feel like this room was way harder in the original 7. And we made it to the boss. Alright. Alright, he is weak to Wild Coil. I stink at using it on him. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. I don't want to waste too much Wild Coil. Like, we do have a way of filling it up, but... Let's go. Of course I get damaged. Pause. Alright. I am not going to use Wild Coil. I think it's too much of a hassle to use him on him in this version. I do want to grab that with Wild Coil. Health? Nope. It's obnoxious, but oh my gosh, I hate this boss so much. We're definitely going to take a death on this one. Unless one of these guys drops me a health. Can I have a health? Nope. Health? Nope. Health? No. Alright, well. I always end up jumping too early to dodge that fire, so now we kind of got it. Alright, we're okay. And wait, alright. I mean, we're doing okay. It just takes so long to beat this guy. How about some health? No. Health? Nope. Come on. Yes! That's what we wanted. Alright, I bet I can beat him in one life now. Alright, that was clutch. Oh, what? Since when does he fire twice? I didn't even know he could do that. Might be okay? I don't know. This boss is just so boring. Yeah, the numbers can make him change, like, what pattern those little turtles take or whatever, but, like, who's ever gonna get hit by those? Please. Oh, come on. Like, who's ever gonna take long enough to defeat them for them to actually run away? And do their little dance, their flying pattern or whatever? Nobody. Oh my gosh, I went up. Oh, I didn't need it, though. I have 9, I think. Don't shoot again. Get away! Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay. I hate this. I hate all 3 castle bosses in this game. They're absolutely horrible. In the original 7. It's nothing against the fan game. It's nothing against the fan game. Alright, we got him now. We're fine. Yeah, I don't understand what makes him fire twice, because he doesn't always fire twice. Does it matter where my position is when I jump over him? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't want to understand. Get out of here. I don't want to fight you. Hurry up. Man, this just takes so long. And you think this boss takes a long time? Ah! You wait till you see the next boss. The next one's one of the absolute worst castle bosses ever. What? I don't understand what makes him shoot twice. I don't see any kind of visual tells. I don't know that it's relative to whether I fire or not, or where my position is. This time he's not. I don't understand. This time he's not. Yeah, I don't get it. Right, well, we're gonna at least beat him this time, so let's go. Alright, next pass will finish him off. Come on. Alright, good enough. Go away. Terrible boss, terrible boss. Alright, alright, alright. That's enough of that. Alright, let's move along. Wily Stage 3. I'm actually psyched for the refights. It's much different than the original. Okay, so this one you can see they have that split path, and that was in the original too. But, well, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Alright, so we're 1 life short of max, and we have 4 E-tanks. We do not have an S-tank. Eddie did drop one, but we don't have it currently. But the reason I wasn't too feeling too bad about using it is because I know I can get one in this stage, and... Well, how many hits are you? Oh my gosh. Alright. Essentially, I know I can get an S-Tank in this stage, and I wasn't going to need it for anything else, so... Oh, there we go. Now we're at full lives. That's pretty good. Thanks, Joe. Alright, so if I go here, and then switch right back... Oh, okay, don't move forward. I had that happen to me when I was practicing. I held right as I room transitioned and fell right in that pit. Like, what nonsense. I can't get up there, really? Okay, well... Alright. Oh, these dark sections. I hate them. Alright, so anyway, when we get to the part that has the split there, where the S-Tank is... Oh, just get out of there. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. There we go. I'm gonna... If you miss it, it's pretty punishing to get back, so you can get back. I'll tell you how to do it when we get there if it becomes pertinent, but you just don't want to put yourself in a position to need to do that. Okay, it's coming up. Alright, where are we here? Oh, come on. Alright, good. Get out of here. Alright. And again, in the regular Mega Man 7, I'm pretty sure the power-up is impacted by that, conveyor there. You don't need Super Adapter to get this, to get to the other higher path, but it's a little easier. Alright, so if you die up here on the Yoku blocks, you start down there on that bottom platform. And in order to get back up here, you have to rush jet back to the left and get on one of those platforms. You can do it, and I wouldn't recommend it. So what I'm going to do... I feel like these are tougher in this than they were in the original. So I'm going to let these get started, and then I'm going to take jet up and over them. And if you don't like it, well, you go play the game. Here we go. And ESW. Okay. I guess it would be funny if they set it up to say SEW, so, which I think would be hilarious, but nah. Alright, I guess in theory I could have left the E-Tank, or not grabbed the E-Tank, or used an E-Tank to fill up and then grabbed it, but whatever. This guy again, get out of here. Alright. So now, I feel like that's, unless, without Eddie helping you, I feel like, and without getting game over, I feel like that's your maximum tanks, is 4, 1, and 1. You can hold up to 4 W tanks, and I'll show you how I know that later. But without gaming overing and playing this stage over and over, that's the only way you can really get a W tank. I guess, I would imagine Eddie can drop you one. Alright. Now this boss. Oh, I actually want to try something. Because if this works, it'd be amazing. I've never tried it. I imagine it's not going to work, but... Yep, it's this guy. Hanyon Ed. Squared, or whatever he is. Oh, man. And you know how much damage he takes from the Charge Buster? 1. 1 damage from the Charge Buster. And it doesn't look like Beat does anything to him, so... Alright. Well, tough break me. You're supposed to be able to hit him with Slash Claw. Good luck doing that. There's stuff you can do with Noise Crush. Good luck doing that. I absolutely stink at this guy and hitting him with anything, so my strategy is to just play the long game. Don't charge. I didn't hit him with any of those. I even tried Super Adapter on him, and as far as I can tell, he's immune to that, so I just... And since the Charge Buster only does 1 damage, I'm better off shooting 3 regular shots at him for each jump, because I'll have more chance of hitting him. Oops, if I could ever get up... Oh my gosh, I hate... This is unbelievable. Alright, I'll see you in an hour when he's down. This boss is terrible. Can I jump? Alright, we got him once. Man. And he does have iframes, so both those hits did not count. I gotta hit him 28 times. Man, there's gotta be a better way, but I don't know it. Cool, I missed 4 times. I hit him once on that pass, even though I landed on all 5 of those missiles. And I wasn't paying attention. You let your guard down once and just get nailed. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh. Can I go? I will... trying to decide if I should use an E-Tank. Oh my god. I'm trying to decide if I should use an E-Tank if it comes to it. I probably should, but I really, really don't want to. That was pretty good. If I could do that every time, I'd be okay. We'll get him eventually, hopefully. Oh my god, can I... Man. There we go. Come on. And then you want to stop walking when it gets to the end of the screen. And I guess you're better off jumping than sliding, right? Okay. Oh, man. Just tough to get more obnoxious than this. Oh, I'm trying to land my shots and I get hit. I really don't want to E-tank. I'm trying to think if... I probably should. I'm not going to. I'll give it another try after this if I die. That was pretty good. I don't know how many hits I got. Probably one. Like, who invented this guy? My goodness. There we go. That's more like it. Come on. It's just like a war of attrition. It just takes so long. Come on. Oh, and I got... Oh, man. I'm so bad. How much HP do I have? 4? I don't know how much each of his attacks do. Nope. Oh my gosh, really? Hit him once? No! 0! Oh my gosh. There's gotta be something I can do, right? I'm trying to think what weapons could possibly hit him. Even if they only do 1 damage. 0 hits. Oh man. If you're watching this and you know how to fight this guy, please tell me, because I don't. I am awful. Man. It's just not fun. It's not fun. Not a fun fight. Not a fun battle. Get down here. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. What do we got? 5 more hits? 1 more hit and I'm down. I'm taking a chance. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, we hit him once. 4 more. Man, this is so bad. So bad. He wasn't any better in the original. I'm going to tell you that much if you haven't played the original. Dang it! Man. He's weak to Noise Crush too, but... Like, you're supposed to be able to slide and scoop up the charge without... Maybe I should try that. I don't know. I feel like I've got my rhythm the best I'm going to get it. Just take our chances. Can I hit him when he's... I wonder if it's even possible to hit him. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. I don't know if that helps us or not, but... if I get down that low again, I probably will E-tank. I don't think I need all my tanks for Wily. Oh, man. There's gotta be a better way to fight this guy. I just don't know it. It's just so hard to hit. And charging your Buster does nothing. The charged Buster deals 1 damage. That's so brutal. I got the item 2 riding effect there. I knew you could do that. I didn't do it on purpose. I guess it's better than taking damage. Nope. Alright, that was a pretty good pass. Alright, we're in the lead. We'll get him. We'll get him. Nope. Come on. Alright. We got at least 2 hits that time. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Man. The castle bosses. I feel like this is the game with the worst, like, full collection of castle bosses. I can't imagine another game with worse. Maybe 8. 8s are pretty bad, too. I don't know. I feel like this one's the worst, though. Alright, come on. Come on. Good start. Alright. Not much to talk about. I don't want to lose focus. It's probably pretty boring to watch, but not a whole lot I can do. We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll probably win on this life. I think we'll be okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was... I probably shouldn't have gone for that second one there. That jump there. That's alright. Oh, okay. This will be better. There we go. If I can fire 3 in a row at different trajectories, it's a good chance that one of them is going to hit him. And you don't need more than one to hit him because they'll have iframes anyway, so... That's better. Get more shots off. That's better. Alright, 4 more hits. We got this down. We got this. It's just so obnoxious. It's... That was decent. I took a hit, but we're in good enough shape. Alright, come on. We might be able to beat him on the next pass. Oh, come on! One more hit. Are you serious? I tried to just get in close and get a shot off. Alright, come on. Come on! This should be it. There we go. Finally! Go away! And every time I battle that guy in both versions of the game, my left thumb is sore when I'm done. Because you have to constantly be running to the right to stay away from him. It's just... Oh! It's like the start of the Mecha Dragon fight, except you gotta keep running the entire battle. So bad. So bad. Alright. Thank goodness. Alright. Bring it on! Yeah, and in regular Mega Man 7, this is when you really get... you start to worry that you're going to have to get a game over. Alright, I forget what's down here. I'm going to bring... because I don't want to miss any of the goodies. Well, what could they possibly give us that I would want? I don't even need weapon energy. I guess nothing. Alright. Yeah, I have, like, no good uses for weapons. Oh, I got another W tank. I actually did not remember that was there. Alright, I think there's a life on the right. Yep. Alright. Alright, so now we're coming into the boss rematches. We got 4 E-tanks, 2 W-tanks, 1 S-tank. Full 9 lives. Let's go. And I know where I'm starting. So watch this. Instead of that stupid, obnoxious elevator that takes forever, it's the classic. It looks like, I think 6 has this setup. I think 4 has this setup. They're all pretty close to this. So, alright. And I know who's up here. We're going to Slashman first. Now we're going to use the weaknesses on everybody and watch how much different it is. Because you don't have to wait for their animations when they get stunned and all that crap. You just... deals more damage, and you move on with life. Let's get him. Ready? Bam. That's like 6 damage. We're just gonna lock in here. Yeah, I even get him on the rebound, even though I got hit with the freeze thing or the debilitating thing. So I think I can only hit him with 1 freeze cracker for... Oh, please finish him. Please finish him. No, please. Okay. Jeez. Alright. I could probably juggle my weapons and go 1 charge shot, 1 freeze cracker. That's what I like to do in the original 7, but... oh well, we did our best. And if I leave freeze cracker, I can take out this guy, who's also weak to freeze cracker. They each have a secondary weakness to, the fire weapon, whatever the fire weapon's called. And you can aim freeze cracker. Like shoot higher or lower or whatever. Can I... I'm out of it. Hang on. Let's, Well... Can I finish him? Alright, just blast him with the Buster. It's fine. That was about the least clean battle you could get. But alright, we're on our way. Let's go. Oh, and look how much more... There's no fanfare, there's no elevator, there's no nonsense. You just move on to the next guy. Let's go. Let's go. Please don't die on this guy. Alright, that was pretty bad. Man, I'm not doing great, but we're doing alright. Who's this? Alright, this is the one battle that I'm not going to use his true weakness on, because watch this, and I figured this out on my own. He's weak to Wild Coil, but if you know this game, you want that for Wily, so guess what? Ha! I can't slide away from him, but, well, bad example, but I can... Okay, well... Trust me, it's good. Really? 3 swoops? I didn't know you could do that. Can you stop? Is it because he can swoop more the more he catches you? He swooped 5 times in a row? Wow! He didn't even do like the noise crush the entire time. That was pretty funny. Wow. I wonder if I just like confused him by using his weakness. Is this Turtle Man? Nope, wrong one. Slash Claw on you. You actually I can take out with Slash Claw pretty good. It's the only time where it's like I can use Slash Claw without it being like all unwieldy and constantly missing. Oh no, he got me! Well, that's not great. Really? Come on, can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Man, I wonder if he's easier without it. I don't know. It's fine. Slash Claw seems pretty tough in this game. So you don't have it exactly. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones to fight with his weakness in this game. Because you can just shoot it against the opposite wall and then blast him. Oh, I shot through the wall? Can I please? Do not die to this guy. Alright, that wasn't great. Alright, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Alright, Junkman, you're weak to thunder. Alright, I think the bosses are so much more fun to face with their weakness than in the original without... Because I know they, like, cheese them more, but that just takes so long, and I just want to play. I don't want them to, like, get stunned. I want to actually just battle them. Like, come on, let's actually battle. Come on. Finish him. Yeah, that was more like it. Alright, last one. I don't remember who it is. The Freeze Man? Yeah. And actually, I think it's more feasible to fight him with his weakness than in the original. And I don't like fighting him with Junk Shield in the original 7. It just feels like... I don't know. This feels way too dangerous. But this one I can just get right up in his grill. Just, whoops. Chase him around the room. Maybe I shouldn't be too cavalier with it, but... Come on, that's just fun. Alright, there we go. How long did that boss rematch take? Like 5 minutes? Okay, maybe less than that. I got something I want to show with that later. Okay. Now, we did not use Wild Coil at all. That's the weakness of Wily, as you know. I'm going to fill up some weapons that are useful on the first form of Wily. And interestingly, those 3 weapons that I just picked up, those will come back if I die. Not even a game over. If I die once against Wily, all those pickups I just grabbed will all come back. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense, but I guess to give you a fair fight. Alright, so here we go. Final boss. So it's not much. So you might as well use them on the first form. So I'm going to try to hit him with Thunderclaw. Or Thunderclaw, that's the next game. Thunderbolt. And when he summons the little skull guys, I'm going to nail him with Junk Shield. So here we go. Let's see if we can do our best. Ready? And his chin has the spikes there, so you don't want to hit those. Slide. Yeah, get 2 hits. That's about the best you're going to do. Okay, those guys. I want to go 2 hits, and then I want to switch to Junk Shield. Conveniently, it's right next to it on the menu there. Back to Thunderbolt, and 2 hits. Yeah. I got pretty good at him. I was practicing him yesterday. I did pretty good. Get 3 hits. Maybe I'm being a little cavalier here, but... Alright. Yeah, my plan is to just go right for him. Go right for the final one. Not to wait for a great attempt on this, like I would normally do on 7. I'm just gonna go. I'm planning on beating Wily on this attempt. So, alright, let's go. Actually, let me pause so that I don't fire one when I start charging. Let's go! The infamous Wily Machine! Or Wily Cap... That was Wily Machine. The infamous Wily Capsule, let's go! I don't know if you could use Thunderbolt to make him not fire the orbs. I should try that. I did not try that when I was practicing this. So if I go... Bam. Jump and slide. Ah, I thought I had it. He's definitely not as punishing as he was in... Oh, come on. Let that hit him. No, he already fired him. Alright, let's just play. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Jump and slide. Yeah. Yeah, Wily, what are you gonna do to me? Yeah. Nope. Alright, I'm just going all out. I'm using my E-Tank now. I could probably take another hit, but we're locked in. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna try it. What if I hit him with Thunderbolt here? Will he... Nope. Oh, man. Is it possible to hit him with Thunderbolt and make him not fire those? I don't know. And if you know from the original, you're better off getting hit by the yellow ones if you're going to get hit at all. Nope, because the blue ones freeze you and the red ones burn you and you get continuous damage. Jump and slide. Oh, wow, I thought I dodged that too. Well, I mean, he's not easy. He's pretty tough. Jump and slide. Alright. Alright, we're out of noise. Well, we'll break out of this. We're out of Noise Crush. Let's use our S-Tank just because. And let's go. Alright, so I used one E-Tank, one S-Tank. Oh well. I'm not the best at him. We did fine. But he doesn't take up such a huge portion of the screen like he did in the original, obviously, because it's... And we got him. Alright. Way less obnoxious than the original. I don't want to seem like I'm saying it's better because it's easier. It is easier. But what can you say? It's more fun. It seems more fair. And he does charge up, but he doesn't give the spiel. He doesn't raise his weapon to him like when he's charging up in the original, which I hated, of course. And here we go. Bink. Alright. Yeah, treble saves him. Yeah. Bye. Base, what do you want? Ha! Mega Man! Too late! You should be quicker. Oh, okay. Is that a more literal translation? I don't know. We shall return! Yeah. You will. And that's fine. Bring it. Let's go. And, just like in the Super Nintendo version, they even recreated this. Get ready for this. Ready? Okay, this explosion part took longer than I remember. Bam! Yeah! Still looks great! It looked great in the original too, but... I mean, man. Imagine if this... I don't know if an NES could handle this, but if it could, imagine playing this on the NES. That would look so sweet. Look at that. And we still get... Yeah, we get bass. That looks awesome for like a pixel art. That's really good. Really well done. Treble looks good too. I like that bass is like almost a navy blue instead of like... I think that's a cool color for him. Yeah, and they still give us the boss roll call here in order, unlike Mega Man 4. Is this game better than Mega Man 4? Maybe. I don't like Mega Man 4. Yep, but the bosses do tell us their actual serial numbers in order. The one thing you lose, it's more like the Mega Man 2 part of this, where you just got the stars in the back. I don't know why we didn't go to space in this game, but. In the original Mega Man 7, it did like a split screen where half of it was like a color that related to them. Like it'd be yellow for Cloud Man and like pink for Spring Man or whatever. I thought that was cool. Kind of like the flashing lights in 4 on the ending, but I don't feel like it damages the experience at all without having that. This looks fine with that little... narrow, almost like the design of the stage select there. That looks fine to me. And they do their little poses. I can live with this. Yeah. And again, even this sounds better than the... I like the instrumentation they use to try to mimic an NES sound chip rather than the SNES one. And it's not just because of the SNES that I hated the music from 7, because I love the music from X1 and X2, and those were on the same system, and came out before 7, so... They could have done it, but I just didn't like the instrumentation. Same thing with 6. But this, much better. So, man, as far as I'm concerned, I already liked this game pretty well from when it was in Japanese. It was fine. It didn't distract from the experience too much to me. But now that there's an English patch for this, my goodness. As far as I'm concerned, this is the definitive way to play Mega Man 7. Regular Mega Man 7 is just a chore. This is actually very fun to play. I still think the castle bosses, all 3 of them are horrible, but, I mean, you can't have it all, right? This is just such an enormous improvement over Mega Man 7 proper. Like, I can't even explain it. I mean, I've been explaining it the whole time, but I'm trying to think of one thing that was better about the original. And I can't even think of a single... I guess quick weapon switching, but it wasn't that big of a deal. But I think at the end here... Do I get it by pressing something? Here we go, okay. And now in the original, they had a 16-digit passcode at the end, and if you typed it in, you could do some terrible 1v1 fighting match between Mega Man and Bass with 2 players, and it stunk. But in this, they give you a secret password also, and if you type that in, you get... They put you at Wily 4 with 4 E-Tanks, 4 W-Tanks, and 1 S-Tank. And that's actually pretty useful to use the boss rush for an opportunity to learn the patterns of the bosses, which is great. This song is obnoxious, so I'm going to get rid of it. So, that's everything I got for here, and I'm going to wrap up here. There's one more thing I want to show you first, so I'm going to take care of that, and then that's going to be it for Joe Bif Gaming. So, thank you very much for watching, and yes, there is a Rockman 8 FC, and that also got an English patch, so we're going to be playing that soon enough. Thank you for watching. Alright, we're going to do a little proof of concept here. We got Mega Man 7 on the left and Rockman 7 FC on the right. So which of these looks like more fun to you? We're gonna compare the intro scene at the very start of the game from 7 against the boss rush from 7 FC. Let's see how far we can get in the boss rush by the time the intro is done, before you can even start playing at all. So we're taking on Slashman here in 7FC, and I tried another strategy. I wish I'd have thought of this for the actual playthrough that I did, where what I'm trying to do here is get 1 charge Buster Shot and 1 Freeze Cracker Shot per pass on Slashman, and that way you can deal 2 from the Buster Shot and 4 from the Freeze Cracker, so that's 6 damage per pass instead of 4. So we got 6, 12, 18, 24, so you can actually finish him off on the 5th pass instead of the 7th pass. It's pretty efficient. That is very useful to do in original Mega Man 7 also, that's why I thought of it. It's a little clunky without the quick weapon switch, but you take what you can get. I'm still doing fine. So, hardest boss in the game, Slashman, he's down already. We're still riding on auto. Hasn't even given us the helmet yet. We're moving on to Burstman. Alright, so it looks like I'm playing there, but no, that's just Mega Man automatically walking to the next screen and then chit-chatting with Rush. Burstman is now down, so we're on to the 3rd boss. Yeah, we're still chatting with Rush and Dr. Light, laying on the ground on the street, telling us useless information. Now we're taking on Cloudman. See if we can take him out using the Danger Wrap, and he doesn't get paused by the by getting hit by it and just flop on his butt, his cloud butt, in between shots there. So that moves things along. Okay, Cloudman's down. We're still staring off into the distance to see where Wily is, escaping from prison. Here he comes. All right, that's kind of funny. He entered just as Shade Man entered. All right. I'm actually gonna fight Shade Man here with the Wild Coil rather than the Super Adapter like I did in the when I played through the game. I only did that to kind of conserve some of my weapon energy for Wild Coil. He is easier to take out with Wild Coil than the Adapter, but the Adapter's mildly entertaining. It's fine. Alright, Shade Man's down. We're halfway done, and we finally have control of Mega Man and Mega Man 7. So we beat 4 Robot Masters. Now granted, this is the footage I used from the intro of 7, so I'm kind of dilly-dallying and complaining about having the Buster being out and explaining how the mechanics and the controls work, but it's still, my comparison is still valid. Now I'm moving along. I didn't waste too much time doing that. So even though I got slammed by Springman there, but he's down. We've beaten 5 Robot Masters and we've beaten 1 map in comparison. So all right, here comes the mini boss, and here comes Turbo Man, and this was a much better run of Turbo Man than I did in the original one. I think if I would have jumped over that Noise Crush and instead of absorbing it, just let the uncharged one hit him, I think it would have finished him. I don't know the exact damage calculations, but that's pretty good. So he's down. We're on to... Alright, so we beat the intro boss of 7, and we're on to... We're just starting going on against Junkman, who's number 7 in the boss rush here, so it's going to be pretty close. Alright, here comes Bass in Mega Man 7, who, if you remember, that wasn't... We didn't face him at all until the castle stages of 7FC, so... Alright, just standing there, doing the Bass dance, going up against Junkman. Junkman's down before Bass, okay, so that's 7 Robot Masters down, and Bass is now down. Alright, so once we're done talking, we'll be done playing the intro stage there. Final Robot Master, we're almost done with the entire rematches, So here comes Freeze Man. I'm going to use Junk Shield here. And this is actually a poor attempt. I'm doing post-commentary on this part, even though I did live for the actual playthrough. And I get wrecked pretty good by Freeze Man, but I didn't care to do a perfect run-through of the stages there. So, alright, we finally made it to the password screen as we do the last hit. So, essentially it took us the same amount of time to play the entire boss rush as it did to beat just the intro stage from Mega Man 7. So, there's Wily, and there's the title screen. How fitting. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little side-by-side. This is Joe Bif Gaming.